Over is a huge key. How does this offense operate, Joel? How aggressive can they be knowing they're facing defense that takes the ball away so well?
Chris, it comes down to timing and spacing. As a quarterback, you've got to understand that the ball needs to leave your hand on time, and as a wide receiver, you've got to create the correct picture. Because you have to understand, anytime that ball is tipped, or if you overthrow it as a quarterback, it's going the other direction.
They'll feed the back again. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gets it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now with a 44. The Bruins are looking to keep this drive going. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Oh, what a move. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30. And a first down.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time. Now whistles here. Looks like got a player down on the field. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Short during this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Deep shot toward the end zone. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
Well, Chris, it's a little early to be taking the aggressive shot down the field, and it backfires here on the offense. I get it. They want to stretch out the defense, maybe create some running lanes for their run game. But the secondary was ready. They told us they would be ready for these shots early in the game, and here they were.
And the offense starts in the shadow of their own end zone. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. First down here for this offense. Back to throw. It's Mason. He escapes the pocket. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. He stopped right at the line. That sure tackling. Now it's second down here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's got space ahead. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Ball handed to the running back. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Second down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. It's Clark. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on the third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. The Jayhawks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. 4th down completion to the running back. It's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th down and 1. They'll pass on the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. He made the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And they'll go right back to him on first down. They make the tackle, and that's going to be the final play of the first quarter. So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the first quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. Both teams desperate to get the offense going, find a spark and some rhythm in this playoff game. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Dropping back, it's Mason. Moves out of the pocket. And he goes out of bounds just short of the goal line. And the Jayhawks trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Tigahs, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. That's an impressive drive. This time they find rhythm, they execute, and they take the lead in this playoff game. That's big.
Well, it's certainly big, Chris. There's no doubt. You got the sense in those first couple of possessions, these teams were maybe just feeling each other out, throwing a couple of jabs out there. But now you finally get the full game plan. And I got to tell you, I was very impressed with what they were able to do on the line of scrimmage and establishing the rhythm with their quarterback. If they continue to do that, this team's going to be in great shape.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the returner is brought down. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First down. Looking to throw the football. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Dangerous throw. You cannot make that throw. You can't throw it across your body, but in particular when you're getting hit. I really love this pass rush. Look how aggressive they are. They're getting into the backfield, making life difficult on this quarterback. I think they're speeding up his clock. You can tell he's just not thinking the way he normally thinks, because that is not a decision that we've seen him normally make.
Finds his man. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And looking for a big play here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. The kind of play this quarterback has been making all season long. We wonder, Joel, with this pressure playoff game, could he continue this level of play?
Well, Chris, it looks like we have our answer. This guy is going to continue to play well, and now the defense, they've got to answer a question. Do we sit back in coverage and allow this guy to pick us apart, or do we get aggressive? I think the only way to slow him down is to get him off of his spot and try to blitz him a little bit. You've got to establish some way to disrupt his rhythm.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. The Bruins pick up enough for a first down here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, picks up some decent numbers. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On the run here. Let's it go. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. And it's a direct snap. Makes a nice move there. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown. LA, a much-needed counterpunch delivered. Very satisfying drive, but perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Well, we knew they would start out with the run game. This running back has had over 1,500 yards. It's why he was a candidate for the Doak Walker Award. I love his speed and his vision. He's got to get established early if they want to have offensive success today.
Dropping back, it's Mason. Looking to scramble. He'll try a pass here. Oh, and the 50-50 ball falls incomplete. Great fight for the ball. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Avoiding the pressure, moving out to the right. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of that. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
This is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Touchdown, Bruins. He's got it for a touchdown.
The focus and body control of this wide receiver is off the charts. Not only does he catch the ball, he secures, but watch him get the toe down inbounds for the touchdown. That's a great job.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. He'll toss it to the back. Picks up the first, looking for more. Goes out of the bounds, but a solid gain is just short of the 40. The gain moves the ball to the 39, and it'll be first down. To throw, it's Mason. Nice grab. It's Clark. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. They look to throw it here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here comes the rush. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, Chris, this is just a great pass rush by this defense. Watch as he's going to escape the pocket to the left, and now he's scrambling away. But look at the pursuit of the defense, and they get to him and contact him as he throws. That's what leads to the incompletion. This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the foot.
It's caught, and he's got a lane. He goes out of bounds, but gets inside the 40.
Boy, anytime you can convert a third and long, that is a huge plus. And it's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense.
The Jayhawks lining up here on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Sticking with the running game. Nowhere to run up the middle. And now a timeout taken by the Jayhawks. It's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. Here comes the 4th down play. Offense in the Wildcat. And the defense on alert. Did not make 1st down yardage. A huge turnover on downs. We did not get the 4th down yardage. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks left and finds his target there. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Bruins will kick this away to start the 2nd half.
Number 91, set to kick it away.
Bringing it out, it's Clark. Oh, and he's got some space here. On the move. Can he make it? Touchdown, Kansas. Who's going to score? Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner trying to create good. Oh, it's a fumble. Who's going to come up with it? And the return team able to make the recovery and avoid a damaging turnover there. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Open field ahead. They'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Keeping it on the ground here. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football, you play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which you're able to do.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. He'll throw it now. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. The Bruins will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. They come to the line in a wildcat formation. The defense got to be on alert here. It's a solid gain out of the wildcat, but not enough for the 1st down. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Good enough for 1st down yardage. They lean in the running back to get the 1st down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. 1st down to the 23. The Jayhawks pick up enough yards to move the sticks. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It's S for middle, but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
The key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after them. It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Wow, what a clutch conversion on 3rd down there. You're trailing in the playoff here in the 2nd half of the game. You've got to keep your offense on the field, and they're able to execute and move the chains. That's a good job for a 1st down. Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
That's going to bring up 3rd and goal, and now this offense has a decision to make. Do you stay on the ground, or do you try to throw this ball into the end zone? I personally...
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now, 2nd rushing touchdown of the game, and I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Don't forget this drive going. Let's hear from Holly Rowe.
Here on the UCLA sideline, during that last drive, their starting quarterback set a new school record for passing yards, and the sideline made sure to celebrate him. There is so much energy, enthusiasm. They're patting him on the back, patting him on the helmet, guys. He's had to leave his helmet on because he's getting so much love, and congratulations. We'll see if he can go back out there and make even more history here today. Guys, back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The shotgun handoff here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Off play action. He's looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
All right, so you get the completion, and maybe this is a more manageable 4th down opportunity, but I still don't love the idea of going for it and being aggressive. This is just too many yards to go for it. I think the punt is the play.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Now they finally stopped him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in good position. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Oh, look out. He's got open space. They finally get him down with a big play to 46. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. He'll hand it off. He's got space. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the 1st down, and what should be the last play of the third quarter. This has been a tremendous fight through three quarters. This playoff game deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. Heading to the fourth quarter, who can step up and make a crucial play in this pursuit of a national championship? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one play.
In these tight games, having the ability as a quarterback to convert and move the chains with a big play on the outside, this is a huge moment. And a guy that's doing a great job really throughout the game making decisions and managing his offense. This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
Touchdown, Kansas. And jump on top now here in the fourth. This offense certainly was comfortable in a back-and-forth offensive shootout. They play a lot of those in the Big 12, but now on this huge stage, can they continue to make clutch plays?
Chris, I think that comfort level is going to be massive in these late stages of this game. Because they're comfortable, I think they'll be able to execute at a higher level. I tell you what, this group, they are unfazed.
The AC is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. Coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And looking to throw now on first down. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
A quick throw out left, complete. Look out, he's breaking free. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch. The offense really clicking here. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They finally make the tackle, but solid game sets them up first down at the 33. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Second down after the incompletion. He hands it off from the gun and brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. The receiver makes the catch. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. The Bruins come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. Ready. Ready, go.
Keeps it on the draw. He's got it freeze. Football's loose. Scooped up in the defense. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. The 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Jayhawks. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
This is a mark of a great defense. You take a lead and you go out there, you slam the door, and you make it difficult on the offense. Here, it's a scoop on the outside. The defensive back with all of his speed, taking it the opposite direction for a score and building on that lead that the offense gave him. What a great job by this defense, and certainly going to be a huge play in this game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the UCLA offense takes the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Chris, I know this sounds crazy, but these are some of my favorite plays as a former quarterback. You get off coverage, and you can just take 3 yards. You take them, and now you're in manageable situations. So as a quarterback wide receiver, I know this looks like nondescript play, but, man, these are important. Creating second and short, third and short. Nice job by this offense.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They stop the receiver, and that's a solid gain in that play. And the Bruins will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a second down. Back to throw again. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No. Touchdown.
You just can't kick the ball to him. This is like Devin Hester all over again. That ball has got to start going out of bounds. I don't care where it goes, but you can't kick it to him. Second return for a touchdown on the day. His speed and his electric ability in the open field is second to none. As soon as he hits the seam, he's gone.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. He's looking to throw. And the ball is hauled in.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen in this completion for this offense.
Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Third down, out of the shotgun. Lets it fly out of the wideout. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Crowd trying to help out here on fourth down. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. Now the Bruins call for a timeout. It's their first. They'll still have two available as we approach the end of this game. CLA calling a timeout here. Their second. They've still got one more left to work with. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Isaac. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Here comes the pressure. Touchdown, Bruins. The quarterback takes it in himself.
Oh, I love the savvy from this quarterback as he breaks contain on this scramble. He sees that it's zone coverage. When you see zone coverage as a quarterback, you keep your eyes down the field. If you're a threat as a passer, that defense is stay deep. And once they stay deep, it opens up the ability for him to run it himself, and he does so for a touchdown. What a jolt of energy for this sideline and this offense, now creating a short field for these guys. What a great job by this kicker. Look at that ball rolling and then just takes the perfect hop, and they're able to recover.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. What a catch! And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? What a special moment for this program, this campus. You get a home playoff game, and you come through. You manage the pressure. Something to celebrate, Joel.
You just can't top these environments. Chris, being on campus and at home certainly was a huge advantage for this group here today. And now they need to retain the momentum. We talk about it all the time. And these teams that are going to be sitting at home right now, that they have a bye, they don't get the opportunity to establish rhythm. And we'll see if this group can take the momentum created today, potentially get an upset win in the next round.
So the winner advances in the playoff bracket and gets one step closer to a national championship. We'll talk to you next time. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. This is a college football playoff quarterfinal at the Fiesta Bowl. It's the Kansas Jayhawks against the USC Trojans. Holly Rowe joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Holly?
Catching up with the Trojans head coach before the game. With a sophomore running back, he has got some experience behind this offensive line. A freshman quarterback can rely on him and hand off when he needs to. Let's see how the ground game can control this line of scrimmage here today. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Coverage team flying downfield, not much gained on that return. The Trojans offense comes onto the field for the first time today. In these postseason games on the big stage, obviously turnovers a huge key. How does this offense operate? Joel, how aggressive can you be knowing you're facing defense that takes the ball away so well?
Chris, it comes down to timing and spacing. As a quarterback, you've got to understand that the ball needs to leave your hand on time, and as a wide receiver, you've got to create the correct picture. Because you have to understand, anytime that ball is tipped or if you overthrow it, as a quarterback, it's going the other direction.
Rush set it down for the offense, first down. Big throw caught on the left side. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45. And the Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
Now it's third and long for this offense, but ball right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26. And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, this is smart. Get this guy going early. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving out on the outside. And the quarterback told us this week he loves throwing the football to him. If they get him established early, I'll tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat.
They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second short. So the catch sets up a second and very short, and plenty of options for the offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Southern Cal, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. What a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid. Line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
So Kansas's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And the main plot line, can they get this running game going? So effective all season. They always say the key is we got to run the ball. The opponents always tell us, well, we got to stop the run. We could win that test of wills.
Chris, so far, no one's been able to slow down this run game, and I think they're going to have to commit a lot of resources to stopping this running back, stopping this run game. This whole line has been dominant this year, and the more resources you commit to the line of scrimmage, that's when you've got to be a little bit wary of that ball.
Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? Touchdown, USC. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, this is something that we see week in and week out.
Oh, and it's blocked.
Offside. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And some blocks. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
What a weapon he is in the return game. I tell you, when he gets one little seam, you can see the explosiveness and the speed. He found it, he's got the vision, and he takes it all the way back for 6.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14, Kansas 7.
Returner choosing to field this one. When he's got some space here. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4, and they pick up 6 on the first down pass. And the back now goes in motion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Trojans will send their punt team onto the field. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Mason. There's a screen pass to the running back. Tackle made after a solid gain. He'll spot the ball at the 34. A new set of downs after that completion. Now they call a run. They've got him down out near the 40.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on 1st down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him short of the 35. And the Jayhawks pick up enough to get a 1st down there. The back's got it. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great... He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice productive game for this offense.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. They pick up the 1st down, tackled at the 25. The Jayhawks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
They're executing exactly what they wanted to, which was control the game on the ground, and they're doing that right down the middle. This offensive line is winning, and I got to tell you, that coaching staff's got to be thrilled.
Oh, the defense will knock him down. What's going to be the final play of the period? It's USC on top as we break for the quarter. We reach the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through 1 period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the 2nd? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Pitch play to the back. End zone ahead. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Kansas.
And that is such a good read by the quarterback. Running the option on the outside. You've got to attack the pitch key. And once he commits to you, then you pitch the ball out on the outside, and that opens up the lane for the running back, and it's a touchdown for the offense. This quarterback is in complete control of this run game.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the returner will be brought down. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. One pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play, and an easy pickup for this offense.
The pass rush closing in. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
The Kansas offense is back out there now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Let them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got room to run. Look out. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park, and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
He's got space. Touchdown, Tigahs. This offense is still clicking.
I love that this offense doesn't get bored taking the profit. If this defense can't stop this back, then give him the ball, and he continues to find the end zone. Third touchdown of the game. If they don't adjust, make them pay, and that's exactly what this coordinator has done.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away.
USC 14.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Trojans offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wide out. And that one's picked off. What a play. They get him down after the return. Wow, that interception could be enormous.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. It's a draw. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Tackle, but first down.
As a play caller, you got to ways to get your most impactful offensive players the football, and here that's exactly what they're doing. The wide receiver getting a touch in the run game, and you can see why they need to do that. He's got a nose for that line to gain. He's able to move the chains for a first down.
And they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6. The Jayhawks come to the line with 1st and goal. It's a shotgun run call. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. 2nd and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. Trying the old counter play here. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball at the 3.
Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal, and on 3rd down in a goal-to-go situation, I always think about players and not plays. Who are your best guys? What are your best matchups?
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
Now the all-important extra point. They tack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
USC 14.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Steps out at the 5. No touchdown, but an important takeaway.
This quarterback better calm down and calm down in a hurry. He is making ill-advised throws and turning the football over far too often. Back-to-back series now with an interception. He's got to get something that is safer and easier to complete. This offensive coordinator better help him out because he is not seeing the field very well.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball at the 3. That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. They try to muscle toward the end zone to be Brown. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Defense looking for a stop on 3rd and goal. Timeout taken by the Trojans. That's their first. Strategy session before this 3rd down play. Now, crucial 3rd down and goal. It's a quick grab, and he's not going to get there. Short of the 1st down. Breaks up 4th. Now we have a timeout call by USC. That's their 2nd. They'll come together here and discuss the touchdown, Jayhawks. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This is faith in those big guys up front, Chris. They're going right down the heart of this defense on a 4th down, and they're saying our guys are better than yours, and we're going to be more physical than you are, and they're able to do that and get the touchdown. That is a terrific job up front. Guard, center, guard. They're winning in the trenches.
35. USC 14.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
It could be so easy to spiral here mentally. He's played so poorly, all these turnovers, the interceptions, but you're down in this game, and this is do or die. You've got to go out there and sling it down the field. This is a great start. Build from this point forward because there's no tomorrow. When you get into these big games in the playoff, every 1st down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's
another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Well, this defense is totally locked in right now, and they understand where this quarterback is trying to go with the football. He's making poor decisions, and they're making him pay. 2 straight interceptions on back-to-back series for this group. They're doing a marvelous job.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Dropping back, it's Mason. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
You love to see this as an offensive play caller. Now you're creating second and short. Beautiful scramble by the quarterback. He gets himself up the field. Not quite a first down, but now it's time to take a shot. This is where you go heavy play action and put that ball down the field. Second and short is the perfect time for this play.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? And the Jayhawks pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. From the shotgun, drops back. On the move now. Trying to create here on the move. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
And now a timeout taken by the Jayhawks. It's their first. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches. They're not going to snap it here. They call timeout to talk about this 4th and inches call. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. Here's the snap, looking to throw, looking for his back. Checks this down to the running back. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Now the Jayhawks will spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. It'll be a 34-yard try. And it's good right down the middle. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
The Trojans will kick it off to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. To throw, it's Mason. Running back has it on the screen now. But he never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. The offense faces a 2nd and long after the loss for the first down completion. The shotgun running play call. And we're able to get him down. A big chunk gain. More of the same for this offense. The defense still no answer for this running back.
Chris, I certainly thought that they were going to come up with some sort of answer to this run game at halftime, but it doesn't look like they've changed anything schematically. And if they're not going to change, don't change anything from a play call perspective. Keep feeding this back.
The Jayhawks will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front. Look at the big man in the middle, muck things up. I tell you, this is so difficult for an offense. Because as a quarterback, you're not reading the defensive tackle. You're expecting him to be blocked. But when he wins and he can beat that interior offensive line, there's nowhere to go with the football. The quarterback makes the right read based on the end, and yet he's still tackled for a loss.
Fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last two possessions. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong.
Oh, Chris, put it on the coach's tape. This is going to be the teach tape for everybody throughout the country. Look at the hustle from his teammates here as he puts the ball on the ground. And yet, because they're hustling, trying to get a block, they're in the vicinity, and that ball bounces their way. What a beautiful job, and I guarantee you, every coach in America is going to show their team this clip.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. And the Trojans will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And they'll kick it away here. And here's the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. The Kansas offense is back out there now. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. Breaks into the clear. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a 1st down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time. Running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. Solid gain of 7 on the completion. Sets it up now, 2nd and 3. Scanning the field. It's Mason. Grabbed by the receiver. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. And you set it down after that completion. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Here's the 2nd down play. Kansas has the lead with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They'll run it from the gun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
I'm impressed with this defense and their ability to stay sound against these option plays. We knew that the point of emphasis was going to be stopping the quarterback in the run game, and here they're able to do that. Great job by these guys not getting faked out, putting themselves in conflict, just playing assignment sound football, now bringing up 3rd down.
So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. He was successful with his first try. This one from 39 yards out. And the field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. Breaking free, end zone ahead. And That's a big hit at the end, but they get a fresh set of downs. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Heading left after the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means...
It's caught. He's breaking free. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Trojans. An explosive play all the way to the end zone.
It's a little late to get things going offensively. They just have not had a good day, and in particular in a big environment like this, I guess you take some solace in the fact that you're finally able to put it in the end zone. But, Chris, nothing has gone right for this team today. And again, this offense was good all year long, and today they just had nothing. Well, this was their only hope. They had to get an onside kick. They're down by so much. Chris, it's just such a low percentage play, and a good job by the hands team on the opposite side covering this one up.
Season opening. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down. Quarterback operating an empty set. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. Working clock with the ground game. And he goes nowhere. Stop full behind the line of scrimmage.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. That miss leaves the lead at 20 points.
I thought that was just outside of his range, and sure enough, it's just short. This guy is very accurate, but this is just a little outside of his range.
On the run here, lets it go. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. 2nd down after that previous play. And he's back to throw again after they didn't complete him on 1st down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Chris,
hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own end of the field. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. Bring him down, but not before he converts that 4th down play. And the Trojans with 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it again. Bringing pressure. He escapes the pocket. Now he's got open space. Breaks into the clear. And he slides down to protect himself at the end of a huge gain. What a play. Timeout taken by the Trojans. That's their 1st. Trying to get points here before the half. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Just trying to get rid of it.
It's been so difficult for them to establish any sort of rhythm on offense because this quarterback's below 50% throwing the football. He's got to get on track and play much better if they want to come back in this game. And it starts with timing. Your feet have got to be the clock of the offense. And right now as a quarterback, I feel like his feet are all over the place.
They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? And the defense stops him way short of the first down. They'll take over on downs. They'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. With the clock running down, they're just one kneel down away from the victory. This team just continues to impress back-to-back playoff wins. And now, Joe, I think you can throw the seams out. They're in to the semifinals. They look as good as anybody at this point.
I couldn't agree more. They look better than anybody at this point. They played well at the line of scrimmage. Their quarterback is playing very well. And I don't want to play this team right now. There seems to be a level of urgency and focus that is very uncommon. And this is a group that clearly understands their objective. They're aiming for a national title.
And that's going to do it for our coverage. The loser begins pointing towards next season, while the winner takes a big step closer to a national championship. For Joel Pratt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.